born to be free.
Good afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing today? Listen, guys, we are going to talk about BTCZ today, but first thing is first. We got a new time, and this new time entails Mr. Philly is in the chat, so shouts out to Phil. I'm glad you're here on the Wednesday stream, bro. Yeah, we're trying to do an afternoon stream today. I might move the time of the stream to the afternoon. I gotta see. We'll see how things go. But shouts out to Philly. Shouts out to Rex. What's up, brother? Matt BTC's in the chat. Good afternoon, sir. Joe says, hey, y'all. Hey, you, Joe. How are you? I like your profile picture. What is that, a kangaroo? Candles don't lie. A returning member of the channel. I swear every day this guy's in here. Shouts out to you, sir. Feel like Gio did this dance at the party. I think you're the one that doesn't like Jonah Hill, but listen, in 2 weeks, I'm going to Miami and I will change the intro just for you, brother. Mo, what's up, my man? How you doing? Igor, what's up, bro? Arctic Fox is in the chat. This is part of the song Get Money smacks on the car speakers. I got to listen to it in the car, man. I'm going to start watching my own stream in the car. Just kidding. I'm not that obnoxious. Crypto Sam, what's up, brother? Best intro in the game. Your part, brother. Shouts out to Eric. AK says, Gio, you're straight up G, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Traders Reality stream. Then Trader Geo stream. Gotta love it. What's up, man? Geo sitting down must mean shit is about to go crazy. Hey, listen. This is actually what I wanted to say. Look, we're changing the name of the shades, all right? We're changing the name. Look, I'm sitting down. We're changing the name from TA Shades to Sniper Shades, all right? Now, we have potentially a short setup here on our hands, okay? We have a potential short setup, which I want to talk about, and I'm going to talk about it. First things first, let me know how we sound, okay? We're chilling right now, all right? I'm not going to be screaming in your ear like I am in the morning. I had that energy at the gym. That energy has gone to a decline. I want this to actually kind of be a scalp session. So I got one trade in mind and we're heading up here. And I want to give a big shout out to the VIP members. I gave this trade idea last night when I did a full TA on Bitcoin. I also overnight gave this first initial short setup, which happened here. So you can see that I projected coming up into the key zone. We rejected perfectly off of the key zone once, twice, and we had somewhat of a decent, 5%, 4% move to the downside. So shouts out to the VIP members that took that trade. However, we got another one in mind here. I want to talk about what happened yesterday. I want to talk about this buyback that we had and why it was not that hard of a signal to really know that we were going to come back up. Shouts out to Crypto Girly. Happy hump day. How are you? You follow me everywhere. So much easier trading with the trend instead of trying to trade reversals. Well, you know what, my friend? You're not wrong. You know, as they say, the trend is your friend until the end, whatever. But, as they say that, let me move myself out of the way. As they say that, you know, I trade ranges, bro. Like, I'll scalp every range. I've made a lot of money on the way up, and I've made a lot of money shorting on the way up as well. So, you know, second screen, no picture. What do you mean second screen, no picture? You should be able to see both. You guys can see my EXO. I can see that you guys can see my EXO. You should be able to see it. You definitely should be able to see it. All right. So, we mean business today, all right? Because we might get a short here. We're going to keep our eye on it real quick. But I want to talk about what happened down here. Now, I didn't know that we were going to bounce off of 59K. Yesterday, when we dumped, I did short the high. And I did take my last profit on that short at 59,555, okay? I let the people know that 59,555 was what I was looking at, okay? 59,555. Oh, when I switched over? Oh, I see what you're saying in the Discord. That's weird. Why is it doing that? Hold on. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We're chilling now. Cool. Thank you, Igor. Appreciate you, my brother. All right, so listen. Very easy, guys. Very easy that we had right here. But long story short, okay, we had the 80% setup today, which if you don't know what that is, essentially, it is when you have your daily candle open outside of the previous day value area. Let me come on the daily time frame so you guys can really like understand what I'm saying here. Okay. So we had the daily open. See, today's daily open outside of yesterday's previous day value area low. Okay. And so because the daily opened below it, the rule is if 2 consecutive 30-minute candles close above the previous day value area low, we have an 80% chance of making it up to the previous day value area high. Where is the previous day value area high? Is at 69K. Okay, so when we did our TA yesterday for the VIP members, we did mention that we have the previous, that we have an 80% setup. And we've been saying all day, hey, we got to start looking for longs because, especially late last night, it was looking like we were going to get a pretty significant move up here. Okay, so I just wanted to say that. Now, I'm not really in a long. Okay, I'm not in a giga long. I actually was looking to long down here. However, I wanted to come and tap this order block. I was really much so. I have an alert on this SFP. I really wanted to hit the SFP. So I missed the long. I didn't get the long, and I sadly didn't get this one either. Although there was a way to get into this one. No problem. I longed a little bit later to the party. I longed somewhere down here. So I did not long from down here. And because I longed from here, I have kind of a smaller position size. But hey, that's the game. You're not going to get every trade. This happened overnight, and it seems like every move happens overnight for me. So it's kind of unfortunate being in New York time right now. I wish I was in Asia trading because they seem to be making the moves in London. Anyway, what's going on right now? So right now on Market Cipher B, I mean, look, we know the thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. We have thick money flow. Do you see any divergences? No, we do not. Okay, that's rule number one. We talk about that every single day. That's rule number one, though. And so right off the jump, even though we are in our box, and even though we are in an order block, and we tapped our 4-hour order block here, so we actually don't need it anymore. We tapped it. We already know we're looking for shorts up here, so we don't need it. But right now, currently, on the 15, the thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. And so we don't have any divergences yet. So this might take some time, right? We might come down a little bit and then bounce and then get our divergence, which is actually more so what we would want to see. Okay, we would want to see that happen because then it would allow Market Cipher B enough time to have the money flow start to decrease, and then this would be our spike wave. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. And for anybody that, you know, oh, we shouldn't have done this, you shouldn't have shorted, you shouldn't shorten a man, look, if Market Cipher is showing me what I want to see at the high, at the objective high of a range, right? Objective high of a range, we're going to take that short every day of the week. Why wouldn't we? Right? Why not? And so just by following the money, you would have known that we weren't done with this range. Guys, what's the number one rule with Market Cipher? The thicker the money flow, the more chance of divergences. What's the number two rule? Is whenever you have a red dot, you got to look to the left and say that the vectors can get recovered. Whenever you have a green dot, you got to look to the left and say that the vectors can get recovered. And so on the 4-hour, you would have missed it. But on the 1 hour, we got vector candles. Okay. On the daily, we got a vector candle. And all it is getting recovered right now. So there was no reason to get overly bearish. Although yesterday's dump, you know, dumped 10-15%. It was a very quick buyback, and we SFP'd the lows. So it made a lot of sense to rotate up here, and that's why we were looking for long trades. Now, if this short idea that I have right now, and I will take it on stream with you guys, because some people seem to think that I don't actually trade, but that's fine. If this idea plays out, then I'll let you guys know when I take the trade. If this idea does not play out, then there is another trade that I would be looking at, which would be an SFP of the high. Okay, why am I saying an SFP of the high? Or we'll talk about, if we touch the high again, there's two scenarios. Either we SFP it or we don't. We'll talk about the idea that we don't, which will answer if Bitcoin will get to $70,000. But as of right now, I would be looking to short somewhere up here. This is not exact, okay? So don't copy the levels. Don't look on the right and put your stop loss here. No, because I am telling you right now that we could come in SFP the high or hit the high again. So we're going to decide based on market structure, and we're going to decide based on Market Cipher. But the second idea would be an SFP of the high, would be something like this, okay? Now, we can target the lows, right? And the truth is regardless of whether you're a perma bull or you're a perma bear, we are just in a range, and currently this is our range, okay? This is undeniably a range now that we put in that wick yesterday. And so, if you watched my ranges video, When you're at the high of the range, which we are, you should be looking at short, which we are. When you're at the low of the range, which we were, you should be looking to long, which we were. Okay? So it's important to remain objective here. Right? Important to remain objective. So we're going to see right now, Bitcoin is getting a little pump on. We're going to see what happens now if, wow, I just tried to drink with my cap on. We're going to see what happens now if we can get to our idea, and I will let you guys know if I end up taking the trade. Okay? We're looking for this. We're looking for the SFP of the high. And then number 2 is we'll probably be looking up towards 75-ish K. And I'll tell you why in a second here. Before we talk about this scenario, which is kind of some ways away, I want to talk about Ethereum very quickly. I say this every time, guys. I say this every time. Bitcoin and Ethereum work in tandem. All right? Bitcoin and ETH work in tandem. And so while ETH is making new highs, that is a very good signal, very strong telltale signal for you to say, all right, it makes sense for Bitcoin to continue up. ETH made its recovery pretty well before Bitcoin did. Okay, ETH started moving up before Bitcoin did. And so if we had the bias of at the lows of the range, you should be looking along. At the highs of the range, we should be looking a short. If you already have that bias, you already keep that mentality, then you know that in general, you should be looking for longs at the lows. And good confluence with the long ideas is to watch Ethereum. They work in tandem. Bitcoin and ETH are brother and sister. So while one is pumping, usually both will pump. While one is dumping, usually both will dump. So Ethereum, though it's gotten an 8% move, is doing a lot better than Bitcoin. And really was good confluence with the idea, with the notion, word of the day, that that Bitcoin was gonna go up. Man, this music is bumming me out. Let's do a new one. I don't like this playlist. This playlist blows. Like a moth to a flame. All right. So we'll see what happens if we get up into our... I mean, we're already in a short zone technically. So, you know, we could follow our structure. And right now, currently, on the 3-minute time frame, we got up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So if we lose this low, we might get something like this, and then down we go, because this would be our expectational order flow if we get that. We're gonna see. I'm not entering any shorts right now. I will let you guys know when we do. But what I can tell you right now is that retail is drawing this trend line and saying this is resistance. And what I'm seeing is there's a lot of money up here, right? There's like a triple top, basically. There's money up here. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we can get this scalp trade on stream. And that would be pretty cool. All right, let's talk about 70K. Let's talk about 70K. So we should be, no matter what, always expecting the range to hold. Okay, so right now we should be assuming that the range will hold rather than it not hold. In the event that Bitcoin does not SFP the high, which is another trade idea that we're looking at. In the idea that it does not SFP the high, okay. Let's actually hide my XO on the side for a little bit. Yeah, that's better. In the event that it does not go above the high, I believe that we are due for a range relatively soon. So I believe we are either going to continue to range here where we are right now, or I think we're going to break up and then start to range up here. Okay. If we range here, I think it's pretty like normal behavior for Bitcoin. Obviously, we know we get a pump, we range, we get a pump, we range, we get a pump, we range, and now we're just in a larger range. I believe that over the next month or so, we are relatively going to be around this same price, okay? I don't think we're going to have any massive dumps. I don't think we're going to have any massive pumps. I think we're going to range around here. I either think we're going to range here, or I either think we're going to range up here. If we range up here, it's not the most bullish scenario, and I'll tell you why, okay? If we come on a macro time frame, remember, we are always to assume that the range will hold until it doesn't. And despite what you may think, despite bull market and everything else, and yes, this is a bull market, But objectively, you can see that Bitcoin is just ranging on a very large time frame. Okay, on the weekly 3-day, this is a range. And we're at the highs of the range. And we should be potentially expecting to rotate down. It doesn't need to be all the way to the lows of the range. But range theory suggests that we could come down from here, right? So, if we were to do that, what is the max pain? Well, Bitcoin right now... I shouldn't assume ETH's gender. That's funny. Bitcoin right now, remember, we got our range. Okay, so this could be our range. And what could happen next is essentially our manipulation. And this happens, by the way, all the time in Bitcoin. So let's just say Bitcoin breaks out, hits 75K, 80K, whatever it hits, and then starts to range here. Let's just say, hypothetically. This is a common thing that literally happens all the time. And I'll show you an example here. But this would be your range, okay? This would be your manipulation. We'll make this, I don't know, red. This would be your manipulation. And then your expansion would be to the downside. And that would be your expansion. How low does it go? I don't know. I'm not saying that it's going to do this. This kind of looks like a hot dog. I'm not saying that it's going to do this. But I'm just saying that, in my opinion, if we break above and we start to consolidate above, it's not the most bullish case. Okay, this is a common pattern that happens in Bitcoin all the time. Mind you, this is a bull run, and mind you, this is very large time frame stuff. However, you know, we need to be aware of it, okay? Why does this pattern happen? Well, remember, market makers are designed to wreck your liquidity. Like, this is not a charity. And so what they do is they hold price above and below key notable areas. Shouts out Tino. Obviously, the all-time high is a key notable area. So if they were to pump price up and then make retail believe that we are holding support and that it's bullish, it's not uncommon to have a fake out and then a move to the downside. Okay? We already know we're overextended. We already know that yesterday's daily move to the downside is not even a retracement. Like, it doesn't even look like anything here, right? So I'm just presenting the potential scenario, and that's what I'll be watching for. So currently, right now, locally, we're watching for these trade ideas. Maybe they happen, maybe they don't. I will let you know if I take them. I'll let you know. But if the SFP doesn't work out and this doesn't work out, then we will just look to play the range that's up here. And I will keep in mind that the manipulation thing can happen. Now, it happens on all time frames everywhere all at once. And I want to show you an example of where it happened. And it actually happened fairly recently. Let's take a look here, okay? This was the 4-hour time frame, and this was the fake out that faked out a lot of people, including myself, okay? I was very bearish here. I was very bearish before we blew off, right? But what do we have here? We have our range. Look, they do it literally all the time, guys. We have our range. We'll make that in gray. Have our range. We have our manipulation, right? They hold above the key high, making traders believe that price is holding and, oh, go long, go long, go long, right? Essentially, it's called the manipulation, like making traders induced into thinking it's going higher, and then expansion to the downside. So I'm just presenting the possibility, okay? We'll see what happens. I don't know. But the best that we can do is trade every range for range, and take the shorts if Market Cipher is showing us it's time to take the shorts, and take the longs if Market Cipher and Market Structure are telling us to take the longs. And until proved otherwise, I'm going to assume this range is going to hold. So I'm going to look to short here if I see what I want to see. All right, well, maybe they think the trader in Trader Geo is French or something. Happily married, no night moves for you. Trader Jerry, yes and no, Geo. ETH has ETF still hyping it. And it's an alt. Everyone is expecting a big alt rally. Yeah, it is altcoin season. Like, I think we're going to see some crazy moves on alt. I mean, we are already seeing crazy moves on alt. But I think we're going to see them even more so. I absolutely believe that alts are, it's time to pay attention to alts. And I've been screaming that in the VIP. Candles Don't Lie says, I think ETH has severely underperformed based off of the 10 to 15K price prediction since 3 years ago. I do believe Ethereum is going to outperform Bitcoin. I mean, really, I think all the alts are going to outperform Bitcoin, really. But yeah, I think ETH has some crazy upside. I'm not buying any ETH because, like, eventually we're going to have a correction. And when we do, that's when I will buy. But that's okay. Even if I buy it higher than where we're at right now, that is completely okay. Shouts out to Matt. Shouts out to Jet. Jet is a G. G at Jet. Which ExoCharts subscription do I use? I use, like, the highest one. They're like $50, 50 euros a month one. But I got the 6-month one. Could I pull out a TR pocket extension for the range we are in? I can, bro, but I'll tell you this, Igor. Like, I'm not great with the TR pocket. I don't really use it. I'm not great with it, but I should get back into that. So, actually, I guess I can't because I don't really know how to do it, and I don't want to give, like, misinformation. But, I don't know. You know why? I don't know if not be taken seriously. Gio is an incompetent 5'2" and 3/4 wannabe singer. And definitely not a financial advisor. Crypto's a scam. Making money online is impossible. Global warming is real, and it is, ma'am. Viewer discretion is advised. No, but all jokes aside, bro, I can't really tell you how to invest in your portfolio. I don't really know. I don't know what your risk is. I don't know. You know, I don't know your risk. I don't know your situation. I don't know if you have a house. I don't know if you have kids. I don't know if you have a girlfriend or whatever. Like, I don't really know. So this is what I would, this is what, I'll tell you what I'm doing, and you can, you know, do whatever you want, but I can't tell you what to do. Here's what I'm doing. I scaled in a little bit, okay? I scaled in like a little bit. I let my VIP members know that I bought a little bit of doggy coin, in which I'm up like, I don't even know, 15, 20% on. I bought some XRP, also up about 15% on. No, maybe like 5 or 10% on. And I bought some mask. Probably like around break even on mask, okay? Now, alts are moving and alts are mooning. And this is the best advice that I can give you. Yes, the earth is flat. The earth is absolutely flat. This is the best advice that I can give you. I mean, it's not advice. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing right now. So we've been talking about, if you've come in on the streams, okay, we've been talking about this cup and handle pattern that a lot of the alts are doing, right? EOS already broke out of it. Atom didn't break out at the time we were talking about it. It started to break out now, right? Algorand also did not break out quite yet, but it's probably also going to break. You know what? Actually, I think I'm going to buy some Algorand literally right now. I'm going to buy some right now. You do whatever you want. I'm going to buy some right now because all these alts are breaking out. So I'm going to buy some Algo literally right now. But my strategy is not actually to go like too heavy on the alts just yet. I'll tell you why. But I'm gonna buy some Algo, right? Like literally right now, I'm buying $1,000 worth of Algorand. Okay, so I just bought Algorand. I bought $1,000. Okay. Now, this is what I'm thinking, okay? All of these coins have this cup and handle pattern. I do not trade cup and handle patterns. Okay, I don't do it. But or this flat like your ex. I don't trade this pattern typically, and that could have been a horrible buy for all I know. However, I understand that a lot of these coins showed this cup and handle. A lot of these coins are breaking out of their cup and handle, and Algorand, for example, is a little bit late to the party. Okay, so it could do the same thing that EOS is doing currently, that Atom is doing currently, right? That, I mean, ICP was not really one of them. Maybe on the higher term time frames. Yeah, no. And so I think Mask has a similar situation. Yeah, Mask kind of got a similar thing. So a lot of the alts right now, this is what I think is going to happen, right? As long as Bitcoin keeps going sideways and dominance starts to drop, right? Dominance is dropping. Then I think that your alts are going to continue to move. It is absolutely normal behavior for Bitcoin to rip it, and then for your alts to rip it after. Okay. And what did I just say when I was talking about Bitcoin? I actually don't think that Bitcoin is going to go really up or really down from here. I think it's just going to keep going sideways, right? Even if it goes sideways from here versus sideways at like 73K. Like, I don't think Bitcoin's going to go to 100K in the next month, for example. Like, I think we are relatively going to go sideways. And when we go sideways, that is when your alts will typically move. So my strategy is I buy a little bit. I didn't really buy much. I bought a little bit a couple days ago. I bought a little bit today, only $1,000. But the idea is eventually Bitcoin will get its pullback, and I'm hoping that just like these other altcoins breaking out of their cup and handle thing, I'm hoping that now, for example, I bought Algorand. I'm hoping that Algorand will do the same thing. Okay? If it doesn't, then, you know, whatever. I'll just hold it. It's the bull market anyways. Like, all these coins are going to go up. So it's not like I need to hold them for 3 years. And I might. And even if I have to hold it for 3 years, I have no problem doing that. Right? But I'm basically betting that they're going to all break out of their cup and handle, because I'm also betting that Bitcoin is going to go sideways. Okay? And when Bitcoin goes sideways, after getting a massive pump, which it is, then your alts are gonna moon, right? So if Bitcoin gets an SFP of the high, maybe I'll sell the Algorand that I literally just bought. I don't know, right? If we get that manipulation above the range, then we'll pay attention. And if we just go sideways, we'll pay attention to what the altcoins are doing. But my longer term strategy is, I believe a bull market is coming. I believe 2024 will be very bullish, as it's been. But I do believe that eventually a correction is coming, okay? And why am I saying that? Well, in the healthiest, and I've been saying this for a long time, but in the healthiest bull markets possible, we have minus 50% corrections. No matter what, I don't care what anyone says. If Bitcoin goes down 50%, your alts are going to bleed, okay? They are going to absolutely bleed. And so I am putting only $1,000, $500 here, whatever, as like a gamble, we'll call it. But really, I'm going to load up my bags when the 50% move to the downside happens. Even if let's just say, look, let me show you this. So I just bought Algo, right? I literally just bought it and I'm already down. Fine, I don't care. I don't really ever do breakouts and stuff. I don't do this kind of thing. But let's just say I buy it here. Let's just say Algo comes up to its daily order block, like some of the other alts did. I'll sell it here. And then let's just say Bitcoin gets its 50% correction, and then Algo corrects to like here, which it won't. It'll probably correct more. But let's just say hypothetically, you could say, oh, Gio, you're an idiot. Why would you buy it here when you could buy it here? But the difference is I would rather pay that difference for my security. Like, the number one rule in trading is to protect your capital. It's not to make money, believe it or not. So even if I buy back higher, I will happily buy back after a 50% correction, as opposed to buying here. Like Bitcoin, I haven't bought Bitcoin since like 25K. I'm not buying this. I don't care how high it goes. If we go to 100K, and then we correct to 70K, I'll buy it at 70K, even though it's higher than 67 right now. You know, because I'm aware that this can happen. So that's my strategy. I got money locked and loaded, and I don't even think I'm gonna buy Bitcoin, man. I think I'm only gonna go buy alts. That's my strategy. Yo, what exchange do I use to hold alts? I use a Canadian exchange, and then I move it to my wallet, to my Trezor. Yeah, hardware wallet. Let's go, Philly. Let's get it. I hope we win. Polar Bear Man says sold everything at 68 plus what you mined. I see 60, 53, and 49. Yo, listen. That's why this is what we're gonna do, and I've said it, and you know, I've had a history of being a little bit too bearish, fine, but we're gonna play every single range for what it is. We're gonna short the highs of the range, we're gonna long the lows of the range, and eventually the range is gonna break and we're gonna be in a position. It's the only thing we can do, because I didn't know that it was gonna be a bull run. You didn't know that it was gonna be a bull run. Nobody knew, and if they told you that they knew, they lied to you. Nobody knew. Check out XLM. I'm levitating. I mean, to be honest, man, all the alts are gonna move. Why do I say it's a bull run? I'll say it's a bull run because, so historically, by the way, real quick, XLM looks the same as everything else, you know? XLM. Is this still my... Yeah. XLM had an SFP of the low. The technical target of the SFP is the high again. Everything looks like it's moving, you know? Everything's going to move with Bitcoin right now. But I would say that, you know, if you're looking at, like, those kind of patterns and stuff, you have a nice curve, retest, and then up and away we go. I mean, I would say XLM looks good as any coin. Market Cipher right now, very thick money flow in the 12-hour, and we got the vectors that we got to follow. We know that the next green dot, we know that we can recover these vector candles, and the money flow just invalidated the bearish divergences here. So I mean, I don't see why XLM will not continue higher. I don't see it, but again, it depends on Bitcoin. Now I want to answer this question here. Why do I think it's a bull run? I think it's a bull run now because, so historically, what's happened is we had the bull run, and then we had the bear market, okay, and then we had a dead cat bounce, and then we come back down, and then the bull market starts here. Okay, that's typically what happens, and then we go up. Okay, now back in November, that's exactly what I predicted and exactly what I drew here, and you can see very clearly that I was wrong about it. But historically, ever since Bitcoin has ever been a thing, every single cycle we've rejected from between the golden pocket and the 786. Okay, in this instance is the first time that we did not do that. We don't take all-time highs if it's not a bull market. We just don't. Okay, we don't take all-time highs if it's not a bull market. Now, does that mean that we can't come all the way back to the lows? Not necessarily. I had a video with Alex O Crypto. Shouts out to Alex O Crypto. But I had a video, a YouTube short, and I'm gonna show you this, and I still think it's possible. I think it's less likely now, but I'm gonna show you this here real quick before the bull market happens, because I don't believe it's a bull market yet. What is the exact dollar figure low?
35,888.
I think we're coming down, bro. I think we're coming hard.
Yeah,
I'm already hurting people. People are already unsubscribing, man. Your people are like, hell no, I'm not subscribing to this guy. This is my guess. 24418. So 24418 is what I predicted. And at the time, I mean, this was not that long ago. This was like 4 weeks ago, and I didn't think it was a bull market. And because things were not looking very bull market-y 4 weeks ago, people never let me forget it, but that's okay. And so I thought something like this was going to happen, where we were going to get our dead cat bounce. We were going to come and actually sweep real liquidity. Like, you can see that we haven't swept liquidity, or we haven't had any retracements, significant retracements on the higher term time frames for a very long time. Right? So I don't think that I was absolutely bananas for thinking, hey, price can come down here. And to me, it was a little bit, I was like confused as to why everybody was so bullish. But the truth is everybody is so bullish every single cycle. It just so happened that this one happened to work out for them. You know, but nonetheless, you know, like I said, we're going to play every single range. We play every range and we go from there. Like there's nothing more, nothing left to say. By the way, guys, so as you know, this is kind of a more chill stream than my normal streams. Let me know if you guys like it better chill, or if you guys like it better when I'm loud and obnoxious. I just got to make some noise from time to time, you know what I mean? But I came on because I wanted to see, like, let's take the scalp trade together. I want to see if we can start getting these trades. Shouts out to Crypto Girly. So smart, Gio. You've got your alt bags, but we'll add more. Yeah, like I'm ready to look. I got the most capital I've ever had, ready to load up. Like I am ready to load up, but I can't justify loading up until our correction happens. Until Bitcoin, like look at this, right? This is like, look on the 4-hour time frame. Like this is not even a dump, guys. Yeah, we came down 15%, but we came back up within like 4 hours. Like this is not even a dump. Until Bitcoin goes down and stays down, that's when I will look to accumulate. Disclaimer, broski, I already hit it, bro. You missed it. I already missed it. Can I maybe get you a coupon code? I can try. I've never spoken with EXO. I can try to do that. Let me write that down on my list of things to do. Just black that out. Let me write that down. Maybe contact EXO. That's a pretty good idea. Contact EXO for discount. Oh, whoops. EXO support is hard to get a hold of, though. But yeah, I'll try for you, bro. I don't mind doing that. Okay. Which site should you use as a beginner? Well, I use MEXC, but it depends on where you're located as well. Like, I don't buy spot on MEXC, but I'm going to make a video probably today about MEXC and how to use it. Excuse me, how to use it, because a lot of people actually are, quite a lot of people are asking for tutorials on MEXC, which, my apologies, like, I guess I've been a little bit ignorant, because there's a lot of new people in here, and I think that the basics, like MEXC, how to use an exchange, is so basic, but I guess I don't realize that people are just coming in now, so I'll make that video for you guys soon. Do I have Caspa? I do not have any Caspa. What are my thoughts on BTC and ETH dominance combined? I didn't even know that you could check the dominance combined. Yeah, I didn't even know you could check it. But I would say if Bitcoin dominance goes down and ETH dominance goes down, then the answer's in the question. You know, your altcoins are gonna do. And I don't even consider Ethereum an altcoin. Honestly, I really don't. Can I have a look at Solana? Yeah, let's talk about Solana. So Solana is pretty well respecting TA. You know, we had a long idea down here. It's obviously blown. I haven't like done proper TA on Solana in a long time, but you know, we had some ideas that came pretty close. You know, I don't scalp Solana. Like, I don't scalp alts. I swing trade them. But I will say this. I think it's very unlikely for Solana. First of all, when we were down here, we were calling for $148 Solana. That's first of all. But what currently happened is we put up this SFP, like this high back in back during the right before the bear market, and right now we front ran it. Like, I very much so think that Solana is gonna make it up to its daily order block at 146. Like, I very much so believe that, because it's not common to come this close to that significant SFP level and then not take it, right? And so how I drew the altcoins, the daily order blocks at the highs, I think that Solana will absolutely hit its daily order block as well. I don't see why it wouldn't. Do not see why it wouldn't. You know, money flow is getting thicker here. The thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences, right? And so I have an alert up here, and I will be looking for shorts up here if I'm presented with it. I actually shorted Solana at the very top when it was 126. I shorted Solana right here. We're on the 12-hour. I shorted Solana right here. I shorted at 124.85, and I got out like somewhere here at 88. So I will absolutely look to short it again if we're granted something up here. And of course, I'll give my VIP members the update. But I think Solana will make it up. I don't see why it wouldn't. Please, Joe, could I have a look at Gala Crow looking good on the weekly? Let's check Gala. Oh. Yeah, this looks the same as every other coin, to be honest. And actually, interestingly enough, so money flow is very thick. I mean, this doesn't look like it's going to stop. 12-hour money flow is really, really thick in the green. Yeah, I mean, I can absolutely see this coin continuing to move. Let's just check where we have our... Probably have a golden pocket right here. Yeah, we got a golden pocket right here. So we got our little retracement here from the golden pocket. Nothing really too crazy. This wick gave us perfect support off of this support resistance flip right over here. You know, you could see these highs up here. And so we had a nice support resistance flip up here. So, you know, that nothing crazy. Money flow is in the green. This thing looks like it's locked and loaded and ready to go. And if we take that same kind of like pattern that we've been seeing, I mean, Gala's not the exact same because it's been like less time, but it's that same cup and handle that everything formed, and Gala broke out, came back to retest, and potentially now off and away it goes. So I mean, Gala looks pretty primed for movement as well. I might have to buy a little bit of Gala myself. Let's add this to our chart. All right, Crow, crypto.com. Crypto.com. I can already tell you the same exact thing. Like, literally every alt looks the same. And that's why I tweeted the other day saying long it all. You know, look at this. Your cup and handle thing. Breakout. Came back for the retest. Off and away we go. You know, the sky's the limit. You look to the left. You got a green dot on the weekly. Look to the left and say, oh, yeah, these vector candles can definitely get recovered. You know what? I should actually buy some. I should buy some Crow and some Crow and some Gala. I'm going to actually add Crow as well. They all look good. These are really good calls, bro. Crypto Sam, shouts out to you, bro. I'll do some TA on them and I'll see if we can get some wicked entries. But these are some really good calls. Really good calls. Loud and insufferable. Let's get it. Big dogs are selling bruv at the highs. Of course. Of course. Dice, what's up, my brother? How are you? What cold wallet do I use? Yeah, so I actually never used a cold wallet for very long, for like a long time. And then Jason got hacked for 700K, and I do not have 700K, but I don't want to get hacked for however many Ks I do have. So it actually happened after the whole ledger thing happened. And so I got Trezor. Let's see here. This is the one that I use, bro. I think it's this exact one. Yeah. I have this one. It seems pretty good. I only also just recently learned, by the way, that Bro, I'm gonna buy cuck coins. I only just recently learned that, like, you don't actually even need these hard wallets, you know? Like, you could, all it does is store your keys, which you could do, like, I basically learned it doesn't mean anything. I didn't even know that. So there goes $100 I'll never seen. Okay. Gio, don't waste my time with the Mexi video. It will just be repetition of all the already existing tutorials done for this. Maybe do a tutorial on how to use Google for some people. That's funny. That is very funny. Yeah, the bootcamp I will do on EXO once I continue to use it and I get more confident with it. Because I don't want to tell you I know how to use it and teach you guys something I'm not, like, fully well versed in. Like Market Cipher, I can do it in my sleep. You know? Guys, how many likes are we at? Let me see how many viewers, actually. Okay, so we got 197 people in here. We only got 68 likes. Every 100 likes on stream, guys, I do a giveaway for my boot camps. I currently have 4 boot camps: Market Cipher, Market Structure, Order Blocks, and Liquidity. And Building the Narrative and Key Zones. And don't take my word for it. If you guys are interested, I mean, head over to the not the VIP testimonials. Head over to the bootcamp testimonials, and you'll hear, or you can follow along here and see what people are saying. So let's get the likes up. Let us get the likes up. Get the likes up. We'll see what happens here. All right. Is Mexi going to go full KYC at the end of the month? You heard something like that a couple weeks ago. I will tell you this. I have a Mexi representative who is leaving Mexi. But I also have inside information that they may be going full KYC. Unfortunately. Now, in the event that that happens, I will be doing the Palau ID thing. But I probably will remain on Mexi instead of going to Bybit. Gio, I haven't seen you since 30 to 40Ks. Look at big time. Thank you later when it goes to 1.4. Let's check big time. Around the world. Wait, why were the coins that I was talking about cuck coins? That's funny as hell. Should I buy some big time? I'll buy some big time. I'll buy some big time just for you, bro. And then I will thank you when we get there. Let's buy some. Why not? If you guys think you're late to the party on these altcoins, you're not. You're not late to the party. We haven't even started. But we need to be cautious because, you know, we know Bitcoin can get a pretty decent pullback. But it could go way up before it does that. So, what is it called? Big time? Does this exchange have it? No, I don't have it here. Oops, can't do it. The chart is impeccable. I mean, we got the red vectors to the downside. We have the liquidity sweep. Maybe, man, maybe. Definitely, maybe. I mean, money flow is thick here. Money flow is getting thick, so why not? What is Bitcoin doing? Are we at our short zone yet? No, we're not. We gotta wait still. We gotta wait still. Why is Bitcoin miners going down when Bitcoin is going up? I have absolutely no idea. No idea. Couldn't tell you. How long do I think altcoin season goes for when y'all selling? I don't know. I'm just gonna sell at like basically every coin's all-time high. I'm gonna sell, and I'm just gonna take profits along the way up. Doge, I have a lot of Doge, and like I don't know if Doge is gonna get to 70 cents again, but if it does, obviously I'm gonna sell it, and I'll probably sell Doge. I'm definitely gonna sell some Doge at like 30 cents, definitely, and then, you know, whatever happens after that, I don't really care. Shouts out to Ali Rahman. Hello, first time in my stream. Love from Saudi Arabia. Love from Toronto, Canada, my friend. I hope you're doing well. I'm glad that you're here. Shouts out to Jib. Hey, Gio. First time tuning in live. Thanks for the broadcast. No worries, man. So it seems like you guys like, so you guys are new here. You don't know, but usually I'm out here screaming at all y'all. And it seems like you guys like the chill thing better. So, you know, maybe we'll do it this way. A little bit more chill. Man, we got a lot of messages here. I'm sorry, guys. I can't even check all of these. What is Ondo? Every time. But yeah, guys, this might be the new time that I'm streaming at. Oh man, this is crazy. I don't know how to trade. Like, this is something that's so young. January. This thing's been straight up. Interesting. Do you AZ, bro? Do you wait. Is this Adrian? Shouts out if this is. I feel like I'm remembering correctly, but shouts out to Adrian if this is Adrian. You had to remind me, bro. Yo, actually, Blowfin is the exchange that my Mexi rep is moving to. So I might be. I mean, we'll see if I end up moving there, but. Can I elaborate? Yeah. So wait. Yeah. Here. Okay. So basically, and I just learned this, bro. Basically, your hard wallet gives you like, okay, so the way that these wallet works is there's no like username and there's no password. It's all like a key phrase. So you get like 12 or 24 random words, and that's how you like log in. Basically, this wallet is like, it like generates the words for you, but you can also change the words. Like, it literally doesn't mean anything. If this was my wallet and I lost my wallet, like, my key phrase is stored on the wallet, but I can still access it without actually plugging it in. So it's not like a USB. Think of a USB that you could get the data like without the actual USB. That's exactly what it is. Like, if I gave you my 12 words, then you could get into my wallet even though you don't have my physical like plastic thingy. So it literally doesn't do anything. I didn't know that. No one like talks about that. Either that or I'm misunderstanding correctly. Can't wait for my Google boot camp. Yeah. Can I call Kobe fat? No, I can't do that, man. Kobe was a G. R.I.P. We do not mock the dead. Is Mexi better because of the fees? Yeah, so actually, thanks for the reminder. Let me just do this here. Guys, first of all, hello. My name is Gio. Every single day I teach you guys why the market moves the way that it does. And the market's moving right now. We might get a potential short trade scalp on our hands together. I'll let you know when I enter. But currently, there are a few ways that you can help support me for free. One of them is hitting the like button. One of them is joining MEXC, which is the cheapest on fees. 0.0% maker fee, 0.01% taker fee. And of course, guys, if you're interested in purchasing Market Cipher, the link is in the description down below. 20% off. Discount code is Trader Geo. Trader Geo. All right, let's see if we can get this this setup going here. We're gonna zoom out a little bit. We're gonna come on the 15-minute time frame. I've been here babbling for so long about this trade. Let's see if we get it. And I'm only gonna take it if I see what I want to see. Look at what it says. 5-minute structure. This is not gonna be this is gonna be like a range trade. This is gonna be a day trade, not a swing trade. Right? 5-minute structure. We're gonna pay attention to structure as we get up here. Hit the like button, baby. Let's go. Hey, bro, can I give you a trade? I'll tell you when I enter, but I'm not gonna tell you if I'm not gonna tell you to enter, but I'll tell you when I do. No. What about super? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Does super not have like does it not have perpetual? No, there we go. Damn, this is fire. Hold on. I'm gonna check super, but we're gonna redo this. This is fire. What the hell?
I might just hit it through a whore. That's on my element. I like both skins. Rubber melon, talk. Pushing me to talk. When I'm
Yo, this is fire.
battles at the swoop till I'm feeling me.
I take you to the candy shop. I'll let you lick my lollipop. Go ahead, girl, don't you stop. Okay, so you can actually see really quick here on super. For super, we have we got hidden bullish divergences across the board. Now with money flow coming up as well, right? We do have a green vector here, which you know, has already been 50% recovered, but just like, man, all the coins look the same, honestly. Like, it looks like you could buy everything. But this is looking pretty decent as well. I would actually be surprised if we don't come and take the high again. Is this all-time highs? I don't know like how new this coin is. But even look at the 18 hour. Look at the 18 hour, look at the 12 hour. Guys, everything looks like it wants to move, honestly, every single thing. Which is why, you know, we're buying a little bit, and whenever the big drop happens, because it's gonna happen. If Bitcoin goes to 100K first and then it drops back down to 75K, that's when I will hammer my alts, but I can't right now. I have a little bit in. I got a little bit of skin in the game, but, you know, that's just how I trade. I'm a little bit more risk, not adverse. But look at this. So, I mean, is this a double low? Oh, man, I would have rather preferred us have swept this low. But nonetheless, that is so far away now. It does look like it wants to continue to move. But we need to be paying attention to Bitcoin, right? Because if Bitcoin shits the bed, then these alts will too. For now, as long as Bitcoin goes sideways, all the alts are basically going to move up. They are basically all going to go up. Yeah, that guy's already been mitigated. So we'll see what happens up here. Remember, we have the 80% setup, so we are potentially trying to like look for shorts up here. Previous day open. So look, I under my important levels folder. Actually, no, it's not here. It was, I don't know where it is now. Local range. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yesterday's daily close was the highest Bitcoin has ever closed. Or sorry, 2 days ago's close was the highest that Bitcoin has literally ever closed in history. So I imagine, there it is. I imagine that we're going to get a decent move off of that level, right? Which is why I'm really targeting the upper, like, most part of it. We do have the 80% setup, so we need to be aware that we can come up to 69K. However, I do believe we will get a decent reaction off of the highest daily close in Bitcoin history. So this is why the top of the box is drawn here. Yes, we know that we can still come up here, and that's why we're going to monitor structure and everything else. But right now, I do imagine that we're going to get a pretty, like, a significant move off of that. And I updated my my VIP members, and I said I think I'm going to set some limit orders just at the daily, at this level, because I think that we could get a pretty quick reaction, but I didn't end up doing that. I'll let you lick the lollipop. Go ahead. Yeah, I don't know what exactly happened with Ledger, but you know, bullish on my beard trend line. That's so funny. Actually, my my beard is gonna get ugly over the next 2 weeks because I need to, like, grow it in, and I keep, like, making it go too down. So I'm what's it called? Oh, Wait, so yeah, anyways, you'll see. I'm going to Miami in 2 weeks. I got to fix it. Okay. Wait, okay, Kobe, you're fat, bro. No, I thought you meant like Kobe Bryant. Kobe, hey. Hold on, I got you. I'm going to make up for this. I'm going to make up for it. Kobe, bro. You're fat as hell, man. What are you doing? Top 1% or bust. You don't know that? You don't know it's unacceptable being fat? Come on now. If Jet says you're fat, you're fat. Do something about it. I got you, bro. I got you. Are the referrals going to still work for me on Mexi? Yes, they are. Shouts out to Connected to Islam. Love for Palestine, West Bank. Listen, man, I hope you and your family are doing well, and I hope you guys are all safe. I, too, if you don't know, am Palestinian. I am 100% Palestinian. And I feel for you guys over there, man. I feel for you. Truly. So I pray that you and your family are well. I know it's tough over there, man. Really sad. This music makes you want a long MDMA. Bro, you're funny, man. Your boy Earl watching. He want to hear me sing? He want to see the hype version? That's funny, man. Consolidating under all-time highs is giga bullish. I would say that consolidating below the all-time high is more bullish than consolidating above the all-time high. That's for sure. That's my opinion. All we have to do is buy the annual coins. That's how it is every time, bro. Yo, what does your boy want me to sing? I'll sing it. I'll sing it. Yeah, I'll sing it. Bro, I want some bear. Can you share with me? Bitcoin always does this at all-time high. Yeah. Yeah, man. Mad love to Palestine. I'm sorry, bro. Okay, so we're at VWAP right now. We're back to testing VWAP. I want to see if we can get a trade, man. The problem is we're not like really where we want to be at. I want to see us one more. I'll tell you this. So look, this is what you guys want to see. Look, when you are deciding on whether or not you want to, enter a trade, or, when you're paying attention to these things, your market cipher, you want to be able to kind of project the market cipher, okay? Like, for example, and I do this literally all the time, and the more you practice it, you'll get better at it. But yesterday, or 2 days ago, I projected exactly what ended up happening, and we got a beautiful long. It happened overnight, so I didn't get the long, but people in the Discord did. Now everything I do is over loving you. I gotta find it. Right here. So look at how on the 10-minute time frame I projected this, and I'm actually way too lazy to go and show you where it happened, but it happened. You can go back and cross-reference it for yourself. But what's it called? So this is what, like, I want you guys, I mean, it's up to you if you do it, but this is how you get good with market cipher, okay? You kind of project what you want to see. Don't just play it based on what you currently see, Don't say, oh, you have an anchor wave and a trigger wave and I'm short. No, like project what you want to see the way that I projected what I wanted to see. And exactly, like I said, it happened, okay? So right now, money flow coming out with the idea of shorting here where that daily level is. Remember, this is an important daily level, the highest close in history. And remember, I was saying, I think I might put some limit orders here. I'm not going to put limit orders there. And I'll let you guys know if and when I enter. But right now, money flow coming out on the 5-minute time frame is actually what you would want to see, right? So when if you have very thick money flow, like I'll tell you what I would have wanted to see if I was here, okay? If we were here, this is exactly what I would tell you. I would say, guys, the thicker the money flow, the more chance of divergences, and we kind of have thick money flow right now. If we are going to get this push to the upside, I would either want to see one of two things. Either want to see money continue to come out, we get another divergence, and here's your spike wave to do that and then come down. Or if we're going to remain here, I wouldn't even want to take the high yet. I would want to, like, let's say money flow was very thick. I would say I don't even want to take the high yet because that wouldn't be good to send price down. I would want to consolidate. This is exactly what I would draw. Consolidate a little bit, give money flow time to come down. And then this is where we enter on this one right here. Right? So that's kind of how, how I play it. And right now, on the 5-minute time frame, market cipher is looking very good for that to happen, right? You can see we're kind of struggling here. We put in a few consecutive highs now. So there's no doubt in my mind that we're going to come and grab these highs. Like, why wouldn't we? Right? And so money's coming out over time. And we're getting perfectly primed up to do something like this. Give us a div. Give us a money flow div because money's coming out. And then there's your trade, right? So this is how, like, market cipher works tremendously. It's the only really it's the only oscillator I use, the only indicator I use, really. But when you can project what you want to see, especially for these scalp trades, this is how you're going to be able to like, number one, not FOMO, but get really good with your entries. Because we know the zone we're looking for, and this is kind of an exact level because the daily closed here at an exact level. So, okay, diamonds. All right. I'm going to give you diamonds. Hold on. I'm going to black out my screen for a second. Shine bright like a diamond. All right, hold on. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this nice for your friend. Oh, have you guys? Oh, no. Now you guys can't hear the music. Okay. Fine line with a beautiful sea. I chose to be happy. Wait, this is not it. I'm going to get it. Hold on. Hold on. We're going to do this. We're going to have some fun, man. All right, let's bring the screen back. So now you guys should be able to hear me on the echo. You guys should be able to hear me with the echo right now, and it should be sounding nice. We got some echoes. Can y'all hear the echoes? Can everybody hear me? Oh, we just lost VWAP, by the way. Not the best site, but hey, they fake out the VWAP literally all the time. Guys, as soon as I get confirmation that you can hear me, my cute look should be haram. Joe, we're at 100 likes. Okay, we're going to do the giveaway here in a second. Let me dump the echo here real quick. Not dump it, but just decrease it. Shine bright like a... That's not it either. I'm going to see if I can get a nice... Let's do it. Let's have some fun. We're chilling now. Why not? Can you guys hear me, though? Can you guys hear me? All right, let's see this one. Let's see if I can get my key here. Let's see this. I hope I don't get copyrighted for this. Let me know. Y'all can hear me? Yeah, y'all can hear me. All right. This one's for your boy. Simon. Hey, let me see if I can get it. Hold on, I'm going to mute myself for a second. I want to see. Okay, I mean, it sounded not that bad, but it's a little bit high, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it, guys. I don't care, whatever. We've been talking TA. Let's have some fun right now, real quick. Fine light in the beautiful sea. I chose to be happy. Give me 1 second. We're gonna... You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. Okay, hold on. I gotta check the key, man. Hold on. So shine bright. No, I'm gonna get this. I want to do this. We're gonna do this right. Shine bright.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shining bright like a diamond. Beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shining bright like a diamond. Beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Palms rise to the universe as we moonshine in Mali. Feeling warm, we'll never die. We're like diamonds. Shine bright like a diamond. Shining bright like a diamond. Shining bright like a diamond. Beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shining bright like a diamond. Shining bright like a diamond. Beautiful like diamonds in the sky.
I don't care what anybody says. That track is a banger. Anyways, that was fun, man. That was fun. Maybe we'll start doing that every time. That was fun. All right. Let's get back to our... We're going to pretend like that didn't even happen. If you ever leave me, baby. All right. What were you guys saying during that? Audio's overrated, bro, in a long position. Yeah, no sound. I was trying to make sure that I had a good key, because the original key is too high. I had to lower it. Bro, I'm in a long position in AVAX. Should you remain or hold? I mean, I can never answer that question, bro, but I will try. Woo! Latinas. Bro, I'm in a position from 40.192. I mean, look, we got hidden divergences. We got bull divs, right? We got bull divs here. We got thick money flow on the 4 hour. I don't know how much money you're in, but I'm not gonna tell you to stay in. It depends on your risk. I don't know where your stop loss is. I don't know where your bankruptcy price is and whatever, but it looks to me like it wants to continue higher. Looks like it wants to go just based on market cipher alone. You know, this is a cheat sheet entry, so seems easy enough. Through it and it makes you feel alone. Just know that I will die for you. Singer Geo. Geo is a non... Hey, everybody. Disclaimer. All content presented is a complete joke and should not be taken seriously. Geo's an incompetent 5 foot 2 3/4 wannabe singer. And Debbie, not a financial advisor. Crypto's a scam. Making money online is impossible. Global warming is real. And hold on. Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom, 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 boom. And the earth is flat. Bum ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Anyways, no shorts yet, guys. I told you what I want to see for the short. And hey, if it dumps from here and we don't get it, then we don't get it. You don't force trades. You let the trades come to you. Bought a new mic for karaoke. Let's go. Earl appreciates this. He's singing with you. That was fun, man. That was fun. Do you know how I know you're gay? How? Do it and it makes me feel alone. Just know that I will die for you. I am waiting for price to take. I'm waiting for this. I want to get up here. If we can get 568.35, whatever, I'm waiting for that. Hey, I was wondering what other indicator you're using is. The one on the right hand screen. Use market cipher, but the other one. Which one are you talking about, bro? There's only one indicator. Oh, this one. This is exo charts. This is not an indicator. This is exo charts. Exo charts basically shows you the volume like that resides within the candle. Like who longed and who shorted at each given point within the candle. It's pretty useful information. So like here, for example, a lot of longs came in right into VWAP and those longs are now underwater. But now we're coming back up, so. Wait, can you guys hear me or no? The earth is flat. Is another correction due? It is definitely possible. He said he's running VIP of that performance. I deserve the 30 a month. Well, thank you. All-time high prediction. I literally have no idea. Couldn't tell you. We could have literally hit the all-time high right now and go down to 10K. Who knows? The earth is flat, yeah. All right, guys, let's do this giveaway, man. Let's do the giveaway. How many likes are we at? Nice, 119 likes. All right, let's do the giveaway. So here's what we're going to do, everybody. We're going to go to, you would not believe your eyes if 10 million fall. We're going to go to our last, the last live, which was yesterday. We're all going to go here. We're all going to like the video. Da-da-da. You guys know the drill. I will drop it in the chat right now. Everybody go to that video. Everybody go to that video. And drop a random comment. It doesn't matter what the comment says. But drop a random comment. And make the comment have a star. Okay, it has to have a star or a shooting star emoji. Because we shine bright like a diamond. So either that one or like a star or something with a star. And so I'm there to make myself believe. And I'm going to go get another Perrier here. We will do the giveaway in 5 minutes. And then we will call it a show, everybody. So go to that video. Make sure you drop a comment. Make sure you like the video. Otherwise, you're not going to win the giveaway. And then we're going to do the giveaway here in just a few moments. So let's get that going. That planet Earth turns. I'll be right back, guys. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. All right, we're showing weakness here, guys. We're starting to show some weakness. BTC, that is, starting to show some weakness, man. We are starting to show weakness. Not really what we want to see. I'm really interested in this short, guys. I'm really interested in this short. I feel uncomfortable not being in a short right now. I really hope we make it up here. Hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep. Just between you and me. Ooh. I really want to get the short, man. The giveaway was the singing. I think it'll happen quick. Like I think if it's gonna happen, it'll be boom boom. I hope. I really want it, man. I really want it. I'm not gonna FOMO short. Listen, guys, I have never had ever a 5-digit trade. I want to make $10,000 on one trade. That's my goal. That's my next milestone. I want that. All right, how many thing do we got here? 47 comments. Let's go, baby. Come on now. Here with me. Do I stream games? No, I don't play games. There's money to make, bro. Listen, I'll tell you what's concerning. What's concerning is that all these longs up here are underwater. That is concerning. These longs are underwater right now. So, I mean, I don't love the short. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna allow that to come back up. I really don't know if they're gonna allow it because a lot of longs are literally right here at 67K. Like, so if those longs are trapped, it makes sense for them to like run price down from VWAP here. So it's kind of scary. I don't know. I wish we came up a little bit more, man, but this could be like kind of it. We'll see. We'll see. Sells are coming in right now. Sells are starting to come in. A little bit of longs are opening, but not much. Sells are coming in. Sells are really coming in now. So we might just trap the sells at the lows right here and fake everybody out below VWAP. But we're going to see because we are at VWAP. I want this. Oh, man. Give us a fake to the upside and then rip it down. I'm down for that. What is this song? You here with me. Oh, this is a banger. Ways tomorrow. Hey, bro, how much time crypto to become 80% profitable? Everybody's different, bro. Everybody's different. For me, it took me about maybe 2 years, 2.5 years. Does EXO show liquidation of those trapped underwater? Yeah, it shows me. It doesn't show me liquidation, but it shows me. Actually, yeah, like there's something called the rect, which is where the stop losses basically are. Not fully, but we get an idea of how many positions were closed or liquidated when we're at certain price. Sell-off will be Asia open? Maybe, man, maybe. All right, guys, let's do this giveaway. Sad we didn't get our short trade. It's gonna happen as soon as I get off stream. It always does. The target is the low of the range. So, like, this is your macro range. Not macro. This is your, like, local range. Right? This is your range high. This is your range low. You could pull your fixed volume. There's always tomorrow. You could pull your fixed range volume profile tool. You know, you could take profit at value area high. You could take profit at value area. My TP1 will probably be beneath this low. Probably be down at 62K. give you some tips on how to become a good trader. The best tip that I have for you, bro, is pick a couple of YouTubers that know what they're doing. It doesn't have to be me, but pick one, max two, and just follow and learn from them. It doesn't have to be me, but pick 2 people that you like and unfollow everybody else. And the reason why is, like, it gets noisy when everyone has an opinion. It gets very noisy. So personally, I would follow 2 people that you like, that you enjoy. Doesn't have to be me, and then go from there. And if you're just learning how to trade, I can guarantee you, I'm gonna pause the music for this. I'm gonna pause the music. Listen, this is gonna hit hard, and then we're gonna do the giveaway. If you guys, listen, I'm gonna actually get real up and close personal with you guys. If you guys are just learning how to trade, I promise you, you're going to blow your account. Whether you make a lot of money first and then you blow it, or you just blow it off the jump, I promise you, you're going to blow your account. So listen to what I tell you. Focus on the percentages. Don't focus on the dollar amounts. You want to learn how to trade? Trade with literally $1, $10, $100, whatever you could afford. Do not trade with $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 if you're just learning how to trade. Why? Because when you blow your account, when you go down 50% in one trade, you're going to go down only $5 as opposed to going down $500 or $5,000 or something that you might not be able to recover from. Okay? So that is the number one tip I have with trading. Focus on the percentages and learn the game. LeBron James has not become a millionaire. Or sorry, he did not become a basketball player because he wanted to become a millionaire. He learned the game. He got good at ball, and the money was a result of his hard work at playing basketball. Trading is no different. Get good at trading, and the money will be a byproduct of the trading, not the other way around. If you chase the money, you're going to lose. That's the best advice I got for you. Damn, somebody clip that. 1 hour and 30 minutes. All right, put the music back on. All right, guys, we're going to do the giveaway now. Let's do the giveaway. That was fire. I should be a public speaker. Day 1 million of me. I should have been a public speaker. All right, guys, the winner of today's bootcamp giveaway is Be Close. I didn't know of you, yeah. Kobe means fat. That's funny, bro. That is funny. That is funny. All right, guys, the winner is Unknown HC. Congratulations, you unknown individual. I was gonna say sexy individual, but I don't know. You're the winner, my friend. Do me a favor. Head over to the video that you liked. Click on your profile here. Take a screenshot of that. Head over to the Discord. Open up a ticket and let us know which one you're interested in. And I'll get that for you right after stream. That's all I got for you guys today. Hopefully we get this trade. I'll keep you guys updated in the VIP if we get it. It looks like we're going to get it. Things are looking good to get it. But congratulations. Shouts out to Kobe. I'm sorry, bro. Peer pressure got me. Peer pressure. I should have been a public speaker. Yeah. Great advice. So true. Shouts out to Davey. I'll see you in a couple weeks, brother. Shouts out to TRT Moon Boy. That's all I got for you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Trade safe, stay disciplined, and that's curtains, baby. See you later.
Set my heart on fire.